at the Charisma Code channel, and today we are going to be talking about how can you truly shift your identity, shift your self-image when you're feeling stuck, when you feel like you cannot take any action, when you feel like your goal is extremely far. This is exactly what I do with my one-on-one coaching clients, and this helps them get results faster than any other technique. And actually, I'd like to quote a message from a client that I received today, and she is an extremely amazing example of how this technique can work beautifully. She was someone who, she was in her mid 40s. She had done a whole bunch of different jobs in her career. She had moved countries. She had lived in Australia. She had lived in Portugal. She had lived in so many different countries. She had been a radio jockey. She had done so many different jobs in her life, but now she was at a point where she just didn't know where to go. She was feeling lost. She was living with her parents, and she felt, she always said to me, she feels like a failure. What we did in our sessions were identity shifting work. We basically took all of her beliefs, we understood why she's feeling negative, and we changed it to understanding what are her selling points, what makes her unique. And now today she texted me saying that she got the job that she always wanted. Even though with our sessions she got the job in 4 sessions, but now she got the job that she always wanted. And she said to me that she's so grateful for the work that we did together, because if it wasn't for the work that we did together, she wouldn't have gotten this job. And this is not only a job for her, because this is something she absolutely loves doing and that she's so passionate about. So, how can we learn from her experience and implement it in our life? What I'm going to tell you today is exactly what is going to help you. So, what was happening in her life was all the negative generalizations that she had about herself. Let's say she was feeling like a failure. She was feeling like she wasn't good enough. She was feeling that she's not good at anything. That's what she was feeling about herself. All those things were her negative generalizations. All those things were shaping her self image. All those things were shaping her identity. All those things were making her feel that she's not going to get the job that she wants. She's not good enough. Who will hire her? She's in her mid 40s. All those things were her current self image. Now, how do we shift this? How do we shift this programming that she's having for several years? We need to first become aware of that. So, the very first step to shift your identity, to shift your self image, is to become aware of what is happening. What are the negative generalizations that you have about yourself? So, for this, I invite you to take a little notebook, take a little pen, write down everything that you feel about your self image, about your current identity. And to actually do this in a simple way is to look at your life currently. How is your life? Are you happy in your career? Are you happy in your relationships? Are you happy in your health? Are you happy with your weight? Write down your self image. Exactly. Pen to paper, write down your self image. Are you a gym goer? Are you fit? Are you healthy? Are you in a loving relationship? Are you making the money that you want? Write it down. Whatever it is happening, write everything down, because that's going to be like an audit for you to understand what is your current self image. And this is going to be extremely important for us to understand how to actually shift it to where you want to be. So let's say you wrote down a very simple example to start with is, let's say you wrote down, I I feel overweight. Let's say that is your current self image, is I feel overweight, and you want to get to your dream body, but you see yourself as someone who doesn't go to the gym. That is the identity shift that we are going to make. Or you see yourself as someone who is binge eating, or you see yourself as someone who overeats. That is your current self image. It could also be relating to some type of health issue. You could write that down also. That's your current self image. So that is something that you are aware of now. Now, what we need to do is to change how we act about it. Let's say now you're speaking to a friend and you say, well, I never go to the gym because I'm not a gym goer, or I have this health issue and it's always there, it's permanent. Those are the small steps that we need to change, because now that we are aware of that block, now that we are aware of our image, what we are going to do is to start show up differently every single day in our interactions, to show up differently every single day in the way we show up, the way we act. I have done this in my own life. I always felt that I'm not a gym goer. I cannot go to the gym because I'm weak. That's what I used to think about myself. And now I go to the gym almost every other day because I love training. I have trained and built my physique because I absolutely love training. That's how I shifted my self image. I started to see myself as someone who goes to the gym. And now I go to the gym. So, how can you start seeing yourself? Let's say for this example we were considering weight loss and like a physique. So how can you start seeing yourself as someone who does the thing, seeing yourself as someone who's happy in the job, seeing yourself as someone who's capable and successful to be able to get the job that they want, or seeing yourself as a successful coach, for example in my situation. So how can you start to see yourself in that light? Because once you do that, you're going to start taking different actions. So once I started to see myself as a gym goer, I started to go to the gym and feel easy in the gym instead of feeling that I am finding it hard to lift weights or, oh my God, what will other people think of me? I started to see myself as someone who literally just goes and does the weights. And also, I hired a trainer, I hired a fitness trainer so that I feel easy in the gym. And that changed my life. That's why it is so important to have a coach. It's so important to have a mindset coach. It's so important to have a fitness coach because they help you understand what your blind spots are so that you can start to become aware of it and start taking different action. So, the number one way to shift your identity is to first become aware of your current life situation, your current self image, and secondly, start to see yourself as the person who is what you want. Let's say gym goer or someone who's successful. Start to see yourself as successful. Third, it's going to be actions. How would the successful version of you think, feel, act, dress? Think, feel, act, dress. So, how would the version of you who goes to the gym think, feel, act, dress? How would the version of you who is so successful in their career think, feel, act, dress? It's going to be so simple. Let's say you want, um, let's say you want to be extremely successful in your career. You want a leadership position. How would you think? How would you talk? How would you feel? How would you dress? How would you dress? Would you wear clothes that are kind of torn, clothes that are old, or would you wear the best clothes? Would you show up polished everywhere you go? Would your nails be done? Would your hair be done? Would your makeup be done? How would you be showing up? It's exactly what you have to do is to start showing up as the version of yourself even before you have it. Because that is exactly where the transformation happens. That's exactly where you have that moment. Oh my God, I am that person. There's no more gap between where I want to be and where I am because I am showing up. For example, I show up every day to go live on YouTube. And before I was showing up every day to go live on YouTube, I was not feeling that it's going to be easy. I felt that it's going to be hard to go live on YouTube every day. And since I've been going live on YouTube every single day, it's almost a part of my identity. I may go live at 11 p.m., I may go live at 10 p.m., but I'm going to go live on YouTube every single day is the decision that I have made. So that is just natural to me now. But if when you decide that you're going to be doing that thing every day, it's going to become natural for you. That's the identity level change that we are talking about. Goddess charisma is back. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. That is such a sweet compliment. Thank you. Hello, Timothy. How are you keeping? Thank you so much for that compliment, Mr. Dragon. That is so cute. Goddess charisma is back. Yeah. Any which ways, we were talking about how to create the identity level change. When you do the identity level change, you will see that every single day you start to show up differently. And this is what I did. I show up live every single day on YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so that you can catch me live every day on YouTube. And we talk about personal development, we talk about image, we talk about self image, we also talk about fashion because that is also an element of self expression. But because I've been going live on YouTube, you see my first live and you see me now. I am different because the more you do something, the more you show up, the more easy it becomes for you. The more you start lifting the 2 kg weight, the easier it's going to be for you to lift 10 kg one day, right? But if you never lift, will you be ever able to? Will you be ever able to lift 10 kg? No, right? Timothy says just keep going and never limit yourself, get overwhelmed by the views. Oh my God, that is so kind. I mean, everybody on the lives have been so kind and so supportive. So thank you, everybody from YouTube. I mean, you guys are so nice. Thank you for that. Thank you for being so supportive and joining in live as well. I do want to add value with every live that I have. So for me, it's not about the views, it's really about adding value every single day. So this is something I'm going to talk about in my next slide. But there's something called the 7 energy needs, and in the 7 energy needs, we talk about what exactly is your primary need. For my primary need is serving. I think that's why for me to go live on YouTube every single day, it's becoming easier because I love adding value. And I feel if you even if I can add value in one person's life every day with these lives, I will be happy. And even if I can shift one perspective every single day, I will be happy. I will feel satisfied with my life because I know that I am influencing someone in a positive way. And YouTube has done that for me. Oh my God, your charismatic level is raised so high that everyone adores you. That is so kind. Thank you to both of you. That really, really, that is so kind of you. Thank you so much. And I would like to say for that is actually it is because of YouTube that I've been able to learn all these things. Obviously, I'm a qualified coach. I've done a professional diploma in coaching, but also I have followed so many people on YouTube that have helped me elevate to where I am now that I want to give back to YouTube as well. And that is why I do these lives because I feel like I can really interact with the audience here and give them something that I know. And obviously, you're always welcome to book a call with me. There's always an option in the description, and always interact in in these lives because I'm going to reply to each and every comment whenever I see the live, whenever I see the comment. But now it's time for the daily charisma practice because that is what helps us bring it all together. So I hope you followed me along and you understood how to shift your identity and actually do that work every single day to take that action every single day. For me, it is going live every single day on YouTube until it becomes a part of my identity. And I think it's already becoming a part of my identity. But what is it for you? Maybe it is working out every day. Maybe it is going for a walk every day. Maybe it is talking with confidence every single day. Maybe it is doing the daily charisma practice with me every single day. So now I invite you to take a little mirror. Maybe you can stand in front of the mirror and you know the drill. If you've been following me live every day, you know what we do in the daily charisma practice. So this is something that is special to me. This is not something I've copied from anyone. The daily charisma practice is mine, but I've added some bits from other people. So, like the Ho'oponopono prayer is not mine, but the daily charisma practice is mine. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little pocket mirror, and I invite you to look at your eyes, look at your left eye specifically, and just observe the thoughts that come to your mind. Is it I have acne? Is it like all the negative things? Are all the negative things coming to your mind, or are you able to really see the beauty in your eyes? I invite you to look at your left eye. Ignore all the thoughts that are coming, all the negative thoughts. Just look at your left eye and just feel it. Say, I love you, and just smile at yourself. Just say, I love you. Just feel the love. Feel the love when you say, I love you. And now you're going to close your eyes and say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I thank you, I love you. You're going to open your eyes. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I thank you, I love you. you. Just feel it in. Just feel the love. Feel the love, feel it inside of yourself when you do this practice. You can do the mirror work in the morning and in the evening also. When you do this, you will notice a difference in your appearance. I have done this, I didn't look like this before. I feel like I transformed my image completely. But mirror work is what helped me. I had acne, like all over my face, I had acne. And it all went away when I actually started to love myself. So the reason why we do the self-love practice and why I call it the daily charisma practice is because it actually helps you build confidence. It actually helps you build confidence because you've started to develop that self-love. So when you develop the self-love at a core level, that is when you actually become magnetic, you become charismatic because you've accepted and you fall in love with yourself. So, this is a practice that actually helps you completely transform your self image. But what I spoke about in the first half of the video is also equally important. So, doing the daily charisma practice is really, really going to help you, transform your self image, but also accept yourself. So, what did we discuss? Take the mirror, look at yourself, say I love you 3 times, and then do the I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, I love you, and really maintain eye contact. And whatever thoughts are coming, I have acne, all that, it will disappear because you are present with yourself. Doing this morning and evening is going to give you the best results because in the morning you are staring at yourself in the mirror while doing your skincare, and in the evening you're also doing your skincare. So, doing this in the morning and the evening is going to help you not only shift your physical self image because you finally have that presence for yourself, but it will shift your mental self image. Because you know what? Whose validation and approval do we actually need? It's our own validation and approval that we need. We don't need the validation and approval of other people. We think that we need the validation and approval of a family, friends, relationship, but we actually need the validation and approval of ourselves. And when we are giving that to ourselves every single day, you will see how differently you start speaking. I mean, I didn't have this confidence to speak like this with so much conviction. It's only because I am self aware now enough to know when the blocks come. I do this practice myself every day, and also I work with my own coach. All these things have really helped me understand where are my blocks really, what are my limitations, where am I feeling stuck. All these things are really helpful. It's actually not so much external, it's so many things are internal. And when you start to show up differently with compassion for yourself, things are so different. Like for example, the Mr. Dragon's comment, your charismatic level is raised so high that everyone adores you. You are me and I am you. We are all one. And if you find beauty in someone else, there is beauty in you as well. There is the same beauty in you which you see in other people. And it is so true. It is so, I can't even express you. There's so many times in the lift outside. Today I got so many compliments, but I get compliments every single day. But there are so many times when women who are so beautiful who would come to me and say that you are so beautiful, we could never dress like you. But that's not true at all. It's just that they see themselves like that. It's not that they cannot dress like me or something, they just see themselves differently. But they don't see them through my lens, which is beauty. I see beauty in everybody I meet because I know that everybody is beautiful. It's just about how you see them, how you show up, how you dress yourself, how you carry yourself. All those things add to beauty, right? So it's just like, for example, today I'm wearing jewelry and I have my nails like this. All these things are enhancing my natural beauty. They're not making me look different. They're not making me look completely different to what I am. They're just enhancing my natural beauty. So we spoke about a lot of different things in today's live, which was definitely shifting your self-image. How do you do that? I gave you the complete blueprint to self shift your self-image bit by bit every single day with just one action every day. And the secondly, we spoke about the daily charisma practice, which we do every day on YouTube live. No matter the time, I have dedicated myself to go live every day. So I will. Even if I'm going live at 1 a.m., I will go live every single day because I have made that commitment with myself. I'm not even going live, to prove myself. I'm going live because I have chosen to go live and I have chosen to add value every day. So I will go live every day. So it's extremely important that you commit to that one action to shift your identity and also to show up live here and do the daily charisma practice with me and see yourself transform in the next 30 days. I'm so happy and I'm so excited to do these lives every day. It's like it just brings me joy. When I came back home today, I was actually feeling a bit tired and I almost felt like skipping, but I can't afford to skip. If I've said I'm going live, I'm going live. That means I will do my makeup, I will wear nice jewelry, and I will show up live on YouTube here so that you can do the daily charisma practice with me. But thank you so much again for everyone joining. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, be charismatic and be yourself. See you. Bye.